Welcome back. I'm Tia Turnbull, your champion of champions. This is Keep It 100, and you are learning win-win or no deal. We just talked about the 5 negotiation styles. This is kind of a partner to it. This is from Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and it's for you to look at and ask yourself what you tend to end up in negotiations, where you tend to end up when you negotiate with others. Okay, and the first stage is called win-lose. So, do you negotiate with others in order to win and have them lose? When you're talking about what you want and what they want and you're working out a deal, do you try to win and let them lose? All right, so if you win and they pay a whole bunch of money and you know you just got the better of them, that means you won and they lose. That deal would be considered a win-lose deal, okay? Or do you go for lose-win? That's the accommodation, right? Or win-lose might be the competition. The lose-win would be the accommodation or even avoidance. Oh, don't worry about me. You go ahead and take it. Oh no. Or you just pay a whole bunch of money and don't ask for any discounts, or don't ask what the best deal you can get is. Or you just, the first thing they say, you say, oh yeah, here you go. No, you just give in, and then you walk away and you feel like, I wonder if I could have got a better deal. And you just allow yourself to lose and let them win. Do you do that? And that could be in your relationships. It could be with the partner you pick. Do you pick a partner that you feel like, well, I really didn't get the best of that deal? Or do you pick anything in your life, your job, your home, anything? Do you negotiate and allow yourself to lose while others win? All right, and then the next one is lose. And this is kind of like a compromise, because with a compromise, both people feel like they're giving up something. They both feel like they lost. So that's not really the best deal that you can get. I feel like I lost, you feel like you lost, we both walk away feeling like losers. So lose-lose, that's not a great deal. Or where you're arguing with someone and you say, I want this, and they say, well, I'll just give you this, and you're mad at each other and you say, well, I'll just give you this, and you both walk away feeling like, no, I didn't really get a good deal there. So that's a lose-lose. All right, and then there's, of course, win-win. And this is what you want to negotiate for in all areas of your life. You want to win, you want others to win. Why? Because if you go for win-lose, nobody's going to want to play with you anymore. Nobody's going to want to work with you anymore. People are going to feel like, oh, stay away from that one. You have to lose when you communicate with that one. They're always going for the win. They're always fighting for themselves, and they don't really care what you want. They don't want to listen to what you want. They don't want to have anything to do with your needs. They just want to get their own needs met. So they're win-lose. Then you end up, if you do that, if you're that kind of a person where you don't want to listen to what other people want, then people aren't going to want to work with you anymore, and you're going to end up losing. Even though you thought you were going to win, you end up losing because nobody wants to negotiate with you anymore. Because a win-win is really the only state of negotiation that you want to go for all the time. You want to find out what other people's needs are. You want to listen to what they want, and you want to share what your needs are or your wants. What do you want with this deal? What do you want in this relationship? What do you want in this what do you want in bed? What do you want in school? What do you want in life? What do you want in your home? What do you want to live? You want to feel like you won, and you want to feel like the people around you won too, because then everybody gets lifted together. And if you don't get that, then what you can say, and this is what Stephen Covey says, he says, if you don't get, and he actually starts off the negotiation with this, he says, can we make an agreement before we even start this negotiation, before we even start talking about how we're going to work together, or before we even start talking about what we're going to do and what we're going to give and what I have and what you have and what we want and all of this, can we make an agreement ahead of time that we are going to come up with a win-win solution my company works with your company, I have a relationship with you, whatever it is, we're going to agree that we are going to find a win-win solution. We're going to talk until we find it. We're going to collaborate. We're going to listen. We're going to share. We're going to keep talking until we get a win-win. And if we can't do that, if we don't have a win-win, if I don't feel like you understand where I'm coming from and you can give me, in this deal, you can give me what it is I want, and you don't understand where I'm coming from, and I don't understand where you're coming from, and you don't feel like I'm getting what you need, or I even have available what it is you need, if we don't have a win for me and a win for you, then we're both going to agree that we're going to call this no deal. We're not going to go for win-lose, we're not going to go for lose-win, and we're not going to go for lose-lose. If we end up in any of these, win-lose, lose-win, or lose-lose, if I don't have what you want, if you don't have what I want, if anybody has to be a loser in this deal, then we call it no deal. You go work with someone else, go negotiate with someone else. It's going to be a win-win or no deal. And I find this to be a really, really great place to live your life, because that great deal that you want is out there in the universe somewhere. It doesn't have to be with this person. It doesn't have to be with this company. It doesn't have to be this car, this house, this apartment, this relationship. I'm going to get a win-win where I feel like I'm winning and you feel like you're winning with me, or we're going to agree to have no deal. If you feel like you're losing with me, or if I feel like I'm losing with you, we just call it no deal. I'll go look somewhere else. That's totally fine. And that's a really, really good way to live. So these are the 4, and actually 5, because we've got no deal. No deal is one also. That's one of the options. It's always an option. Just because you're negotiating with someone, you started negotiations, or you've been in negotiation for a long time, if you can't come up with a win-win, call no deal. Just say, you know, it's okay. You don't have what I need. I don't have what you need. Whatever the situation is, I don't want you to lose. Look, there's another company that might have exactly what you need, or another person who might have exactly what you need, and I don't want me to lose. There's another company that might have exactly what I need for that job, for that car, for whatever it is I'm buying from that company, whatever it is. There's some place in the universe has exactly what I need, and if there's not, I'm going to create it for myself. I'm going to create it even if nobody else has created it before, because I want a win-win. And no deal is a viable option. It's okay. It's not like you wasted somebody's time. It's like you found out, you needed to take that time to find out that this is not going to work. So we have no commitment with each other. We have no deal because we couldn't get to win-win. So remember, in your life, you want to always get to win-win. And if you can't do it, call no deal. It's better than sticking with something and accommodating and avoiding and feeling like a loser and draining your energy all the time you're with it, because you feel like, well, I gave them the impression that I wanted to work with them, or I gave them the impression that I was going to be with them, or I feel like they believe this and that, or I made a commitment or whatever. But if it's not what you want, you get the heck out. And if you're not giving them what they want, get the heck out. Win-win or no deal. Thank you for watching. This is Tia Turnbull, your champion of champions. This is Keep It 100. This is win-win or no deal. Remember, champion yourself to be a champion. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, and tap the bell to be informed when more of these videos come out.